Yo, what's going on, people? How's everyone doing? Just finished work. I was based down here today in the Central Club. I'm knackered. I'm going to go live tonight, definitely. I've meant to go live every night this week on the Central Club, but I haven't bothered. I'm going to do it this tonight. But I've got to have an early night because tomorrow I'm speaking in youth services, which I'm very excited about, but at the same time I'm very nervous. I've done universities, I've done public speaking, but speak to the younger generation. Listen, I get a lot of younger people who support the podcast and people I speak to anyway. I know I'm cool with kids. I think I am, but tomorrow's different because obviously I'm in Cardiff Youth Services. I don't know if the kids are going to be quite hard to work with or whatever, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited to share my story with them. And also tell them, what I'm doing now, and I've got a task of setting them up a podcast, so it's going to be interesting. But what I have been told is there's a few of them there who are having problems coming out of their shell. So I'm just going to be open and honest about my story, like it's any other public speech, and hopefully these kids will resonate with me. Also, I just want to say, guys, to the handful of people who watch these videos, thank you so much. It actually helps me a lot, to go forward and know that I'm doing the right thing. And I hope you guys are all staying positive as well. The comments are unbelievable. The comments I get are just really, really nice, and they're what get me through the day sometimes when I'm feeling a bit down. Tanya Pratt's episode is out this Sunday. Tanya Pratt isn't a professional footballer. Tanya Pratt isn't a politician. She isn't a musician. Tanya Pratt is an inspiring young lady. She's still young. She's still got her life ahead of her. But she's had her problems with addiction, mental health, domestic violence, and the pitfalls of prostitution. And she's been open and honest enough to come on the podcast and share it all. And she's come through the other side, love her. She's not quite there. She's not out of the woods, but she's knocked the drugs on the head, and now she's trying to get her life back together. And all I ask, guys, is the same way people showed me love and support, the same way people accepted me back into, communities, the same way my story was shared. I would like to see that people would give her the time to share and support by just listening to her podcast and passing it on to someone else who could use this information as useful as possible. Our past 2 episodes have been fantastic, and we've had great response, and that's what I'm trying to do is, create a great podcast. But at the same time, I want people like Tanya to know that she's done something there by sharing her story, and it's changed at least one person's life, and she's inspired at least one person's life, and I just hope people can get over there Sunday 5 p.m. just to give her a watch, and go reach her out. She's on Facebook, give her a message, tell her well done, because I know when people reach out to me and comment to me, it makes me hungry to carry on. I think she needs a bit of that confidence boost in herself. And do you know what she said to me? She said to me when we finished, she started crying again, and she said, "Cullen, thank you so much." She said, "I never thought you would have had me on here. You've had really big famous people, and the fact you've let me come on here to do this is amazing." And I thought, who am I to stop someone like that from sharing their story anyway? I'll do my utmost to voice that, and I'd be a hypocrite if I never, because I'm here. And when I was interviewing her, there was a lot of things that resonated with myself from her story. Everything's potluck in life, it's like Craig Bellamy said, where you're born, what part of where you're born and what parents you have, you don't choose that. And it's the same here. I don't feel like I deserve to have some of the things I've had since getting clean, because a lot of people get off drugs, don't they, you know? So I'm just trying to share my platform for people like that to be aware of. So yeah, busy weekend ahead, busy couple of weeks ahead actually, but we've been struggling a bit with back in room. Luke has obviously stepped down because his partner's pregnant and he's trying to make a bit more money. Good luck, Luca. I'll see you soon, no worries. Tom has officially announced he's no part of the Central Club no more. I just want to wish Tom all the best. Although maybe we had different visions in certain ways, we're still friends, I'd like to think, and if you ever needed anything, I'm here, mate. So yeah, like I've had to get a MacBook Pro, and we're learning how to do thumbnails and TikToks myself now, so it's extra work again, but only the tough will survive, innit, you know, and I'm trying my hardest for this to be something special. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, guys, because I think my miss is on her way to pick me up, but I'll see you all soon, and hopefully you can get over there and show your support. Tanya Pratt's got a trailer out on the podcast now, on the channel. There's a trailer, go and have a look. Follow me on social media. I'm on Cullen Mace on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. But the Central Club as well is really what we want. The Central Club podcast on all the socials. And yeah, we'll be live tonight, all right? Stay safe, stay positive, and stay central.